Hello everybody, welcome to Lighthearted Life and Collectibles. We are doing Toddler Tuesday Bunnies, even though it's Saturday. But I've been told that you can do it all week. It doesn't have to just be on Tuesday. So we're doing bunnies. And we're also twinning with our cousin. We have a masterpiece cousin over at Sweet Tea's Dolly Cottage. Her name is Wrenley, and so Bella Kathryn is going to be twinning with her today with this bunny dress because Wrenley has on a dress just like this one. So we're going to go ahead and put this dress on her, and we're going to fix her hair into cute little peaky tails, and then she's going to have these little socks, and she has these sandals on. These sandals actually came with Lainey Claire. And I really wish that I had like some different shoes. There are these black ones over here. I may try those. Let's see about these. These are actual little dress shoes. I had to clean these up because they came on Lainey Claire and they were really dirty. Well, y'all know the condition that Lainey Claire came in. So, and she looks like a brand new doll now after I worked on her. So I may try these, but I also have these little sandals that are really cute. They're white and pink. They have butterflies. They also came with Lainey Claire, but they're a little too small for Lainey Claire's foot. Lainey Claire is like definitely a size 6, and Bella Kathryn is like a 5. You can put a size 6 shoe on her, but she's got room in it. So these actually fit her better. I think these are actually 5s. Hold on. Or no, they say they're 7s, but they're small. Like they're not as big as the size 6s that I have on Lainey Claire. So I'm going to see how both of them look because I really want to put these pink frilly ruffle socks on her. So let's fix her hair first. And then we will do her dress and stuff. But first of all, I want to thank everyone for helping me welcome these two beauties. It was a surprise to me too to start collecting these. I'm just going to put a little bit of this. This is mohair conditioner, and this is a synthetic hair wig, but it's a really nice one. And this mohair conditioner does really nice in it. So but I just want to say thank you to everyone who has helped me welcome them. I mean, as you can see, I am just branching out in my doll collecting hobby, and I'm enjoying different kinds of dolls, and I'm having so much fun, so much fun with that. So while I am changing her into her bunny outfit, so that she can match. I'm going to try to part this so that it's even. I just want to talk about the simplicity of the articulated doll hobby. You know, they're artist designed, they're artist sculpted and all that, but they are produced to just kind of all, you know, when they're made, they have, like this particular one is Penny by byMonikaPeterLeicht, and she came in blonde, brunette, and I think strawberry blonde, but don't quote me on that. And so they all have like, you know, those color wigs, and, you know, they all look the same basically. They might have different color eyes. Like she is blonde hair with brown eyes. Let's see if that's got a purple flower on it. Let's see if we can find another one. Will I get that lucky? It's just a bag full of hair bands. And no, I don't see another one like it. Dang it. Oh, of course not. Oh well, we will get just 2 plain purple ones. There we go. There's 2 plain purple ones because we have a hair bow anyway. But what I love about the simplicity of these dolls, I'm going to explain. And, you know, I hope it doesn't upset anyone or hurt anyone's feelings that is collecting reborns and silicones and who's still in that community. Please do not take it this way. It's not meant like that. I am happy for you and your collection, no matter what you are collecting. I'm happy that you're happy with your doll collection. So please don't take it that I am coming at anyone who is collecting reborns when I say this. But I like the simplicity with these dolls because you go to the website, you pick out the doll, you look at the one you're going to get, you see how it's going to look, and you order it. And within days, the doll is shipped to you and you have it. So I like that simplicity. It's not having to, you fall in love with a prototype and then you wait for the sculpt to become available and then you hope it doesn't become so popular that it sells out and that your artist can't get a hold of one. And then having to wait for the doll to be made, if you're getting a custom and you're not buying one that's already made and put up for sale, you're having to wait, to get that doll. And sometimes that process can take months. Some artists have waiting lists for customs up to a year. So, and nothing wrong with that because that just means their business is good. They have a wait list of customers. But I like with these masterpiece dolls and, now CMT Puppengalerie, because like I said, if you get them new, you will have to go through them. Let's see. There's like a pink and mint green. We really don't have any mint green bunnies. We do have pink on her dress. I actually had like a whole bunch of hair bows and then I ended up giving them away. So, I gave them away to a real little girl. I guess I could go ahead and just use her. I could just use one, even though she's got two ponytails. I'm going to use the pink one because there are some pink bunnies in this. And I'm just going to put it like toward the front of her bangs like that. There, that looks cute. I like that. You get your little pink bunny, girl. Let's set your pink bunny back here. So I'm going to leave her little bracelet on her. It's purple and like a sky blue. And then it has a purple flower on it. So I'm going to leave it with the outfit that she's putting on because it will work and tie in with all that. But anyway, I really like that simplicity about these dolls. I like that you don't have to worry so much about their paint and things like that. I like that. Look at me. This is just typical me. Let's fix the hair first. And then let's pull a shirt over the top of her head. That makes a lot of sense. Makes total sense, huh, Bella Kathryn? She's like, yep, sure does. But I just really like the simplicity of the art of collecting these dolls. It's very minimal waiting. You know what you're going to get. So it's not like there's been many reborns, you fall in love with the prototype and then you see the dolls other than the prototype and you're like, oh, I don't really like that as well. And with these dolls, you get what you see. Like when you see the doll on the website, because they're all painted, they're painted the same. They have like blushing, like she's got blushing on her cheeks. Her lips are like this mauve pink color. She's got blushing on her chest, blushing on the tops of her hands, tops of her feet, and then she's got manicures on her fingernails and toenails. She's got applied lashes. My particular one has brown eyes and blonde hair. And like I said, I mean, you know what you're going to get, and there's very minimal waiting. And am I just as happy with them as I was when I was collecting my Reborns? Yes, I am. If not happier. Because of all the reasons I just stated. You're ordering the doll, you're getting the doll, and if say something is wrong with the doll and you needed to, swap the doll or whatever, that's very easy to do too. Like if you got your doll in, say you ordered one brand new from CMT Puppengalerie. Now the ones that are already sold out, like they don't make her anymore. So if I was lucky enough to find another one, if something were to happen to her, then, I would be extremely lucky. But the new ones, say you ordered the doll and it came in and it had a scratch on it. Or its finger was broken off or whatever. You just call them and be like, look, this is how it arrived. I want a new one. And there's no trouble with swapping all that. There's no, I've seen some hurt feelings involved when something would be up with a doll and the person who received the doll was like, hey, I really would like to see this corrected or whatever. And it turns into something personal sometimes. And with these dolls, it's nothing personal. It's, okay, we'll swap it out and give you another one. So I guess I really like that too. Another thing I really, really like about these dolls is the fact that they stand on their own. I mean, even when we had our Reborns that could stand, we had to work magic to get those things to stand. I mean, I have worked and worked and worked and used a lot of smoke and mirrors with dolls that I've had. I'm just twisting her thighs if y'all are wondering what I'm doing. You have to twist her thighs to get her in the seated position. But she sits really good and stands, so I like that. But yeah, I like how easy they are to pose. They look great on video and in photographs. And they're really a lot more realistic than I thought. Do I care that they don't look as realistic as a Reborn? No, I don't mind it at all. As a matter of fact, I love it. I love the simplicity. I mean, I know I keep saying that word, simplicity, but I love it. I really, really do. And I'm glad that I started collecting these dolls. And what was so funny, I've mentioned this before, I had actually been thinking about Masterpiece dolls because a couple of my friends have them, Tanya and also Nikki. Tanya's at Sweet Tea's Dolly College. Why do I say that every time? Dolly Cottage. She's teaching college courses to her dolls over there, y'all. And Nikki over at All About Nikki's Dolls. And when I was still collecting Reborns, I was actually contemplating getting some of these dolls. But I stopped myself because I was like, I probably won't be as happy with them because, I'm used to Reborns and these dolls are not as realistic. Well, all I did was cheat myself out of having a lot of fun with these dolls for 2 years. Because it was 2 years ago when I was really, really considering that. I'm going to sit her right here with her bunny. So yeah, it was 2 years ago when I was considering that. So basically, all I did was rob myself of 2 years of enjoying these dolls. I could have been enjoying these dolls the whole time. Because I'm just as happy with them. They're just as fun. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say they're probably, to me, they are more fun because I don't feel like there's as much worry about paint rubs and all that kind of stuff. They're a little more versatile now. I mean, they can be damaged. They can fall over and their eyes can get cracked and their vinyl can get scratched and cracked. I'm not saying that. You know, there can be damage done to them. But they're a little more versatile than Reborns. It's like you don't worry as much about handling them. And so, yes, they're every bit as fun. I love them so much. Like, getting these dolls have just been like, it's just been a great little spice to add to my little spice cabinet of dolls that I have right now. You know, and I've talked about this before. I mean, when you're a doll collector, your interests are going to change, your dolls are going to change. And it doesn't mean that you are no longer interested in other people that may still be collecting a doll that you have stopped collecting. I am still in the broad doll community. I'm still a doll collector. I've just changed my genre of dolls. That's all. And, you know, I still love my friends and, you know, and I support you in your love for dolls, no matter what kind of dolls that you have. And so when I switched doll genres, I lost close to 40 subscribers. Now, I did gain quite a few from the new doll genres that I'm collecting. I've gained some from Masterpiece. I've gained some from Leicht collectors. I've gained some from the OB11 collectors. You know, I have. And some of them are even like looking at these dolls like, wow, I never knew about these dolls. And one of my Blythe collecting friends was like, now I've got to look at these dolls as if I need more dolls, you know. So, I mean, like, it even opened up a whole new world for her that she didn't even know existed. And so I'm still sharing in the love of dolls. I'm still here to support people in their love of dolls. And I'm sorry that the people who unsubscribed once I stopped collecting silicone dolls and reborn dolls, I'm sorry that they felt that they had nothing more in common with me, because as a fellow doll collector, I believe we all have a connection. And, you know, I'm sorry they felt that way, but I love all people in this doll community, no matter what kind of doll that you have. As I've stated before, where your doll came from, any of that. And that's another thing I want to talk about too, with the Blythe, the OB11, and now the Masterpiece CMT Puppengalerie dolls. I guess I'm going to have to start calling these child size articulated or ball jointed dolls, because not all of them are going to be Masterpiece dolls, and everybody associates this type of doll with Masterpiece, and Masterpiece closed down in 2016. But Monika Levenig is still producing her dolls. ByMonikaPeterLeicht also has some dolls on the site, but I think it's only 2. So I'm not sure if she's producing new ones, but Monika Levenig definitely is producing new ones. She's got many new sculpts out on CMT Puppengalerie. So, you know, I'm just going to call them articulated, ball jointed, child sized dolls. But I love them. They, like I said, they give me that something to do with a bigger doll, and it's without all the fuss. You know, like I said, worrying about if you're going to get a sculpt, if it becomes popular and sells out, and worrying about if, you know, how long it's going to take you to get your custom, or worrying about if you're going to find one that you really like, and when you get it in, is the rooting going to be the way you like it, and is the paint going to stick? You know what I mean? Like, none of those things you really have to worry about with these dolls. And, you know, it's basically like instant gratification. So if you're like me these days, I'm into the instant gratification kind of thing, where it's like, I see a doll, I want it, I order it, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just chain reaction, boom, boom, boom. What is that song? Is it Ariana Grande? I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. You know, whatever. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. But anyway, I mean, that's me right now. And I am loving this. Like, it's like if I see a Blythe doll I like, I click buy and wait for it to arrive to my house. And most of the time, even with customized Blythes, most of those are not commissioned customs. They call it customized because they have taken like a Blythe from AliExpress or something like that, and sometimes even stock Blythes, and they customize it, and then it's done, it's finished, and they post it up for sale once they get it finished. And it's called customized because it's not like the original doll, it's more realistic. So a custom Blythe doesn't necessarily mean you hired the artist to do the doll specifically for you. It just means she customized it and put it up for sale and you bought it. So once again, it's like you see it, you're like, yes, I want it. You pay for it and the doll gets shipped to you. Like, you literally have your doll within days. So I am enjoying that so much. And it's just, it's peaceful. Like, I don't know. It's peaceful. There's not a lot of, and once again, I'm not trying to step on any toes, but I know there's lots of people in the Reborn community that feel the same way about this as I do, about somebody hollering, she copied off me, or I had that first and they didn't give me credit. I don't see anything like that going on in the Masterpiece doll community. Nothing. I don't see any of that going on in the Blythe community either, or the OB11 community. It's peaceful. And it's not a lot of competition, like where someone's trying to outdo the other or whatever. And that's just what I have observed myself. If there's been anything like that, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any videos. I haven't seen any posts, nothing. And as far as like with replicas, there are replicas of Masterpiece dolls that are produced on Amazon. Some of the Masterpiece groups will tell you that you can't post the dolls from Amazon, and then other Masterpiece groups don't care if you post them. And if you do post them, there's not somebody on there chastising you about it. And, CMT Puppengalerie is not going around putting spies on Facebook to see who's posting an Amazon Masterpiece doll and who's not, and they're not making lists and blacklisting people, and it's not like that. It's not like that at all. And I like that, because that's what a doll hobby should be for you to enjoy. And honestly, it's true what everybody says. If it wasn't legal to sell it, Amazon could not sell it. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't take the sculpt without artist permission to have it reproduced. But once again, the artist has to take care of that. We as consumers cannot take care of that. We can't do anything about it. And when you start blacklisting people and not selling to people, and I'm sorry this is turning into kind of a negative connotation, but there are actually people who are afraid to sell their items. I won't bring her name up, but one of my friends experienced something like this. Someone did not want to sell her an item. It wasn't even a doll. It was an item. And they said they would not sell it to her because they were afraid that she might put it on a replica. And they couldn't have their business associated with that. How does that make sense? And she was a member of a artist group. I'll just leave it at that. I won't bring up any names, but we probably all know which one it is. And so this lady was so afraid because she did not want to lose her status in that group or club or whatever it is you want to call it. And she did not want to sell because my friend was on a list of people not to sell to because they might have replicas. And I cannot wrap my brain around that as a business owner. As someone, I mean, not me as a business owner, because I don't own a business, but I'm just saying as a business owner, how could you turn down electric bill money? You know what I mean? And I want to say this too. When somebody buys something, and I guess that's why they're saying we don't want to sell to you, because they know that once you buy it, they can't control what you do with it. It's yours once you buy it. So I guess that's why they're doing the, do not sell to list. But I mean, my gosh, it's called shooting yourself in the foot. If you want people to buy authentic, you can't block them from buying things. To me, I cannot make that make sense in my head. I cannot make it make sense at all. So, like I said, there are copies of these dolls, but Monika Levenig is not going around screenshotting people's Facebook posts and making blacklists and telling CMT Puppengalerie, don't you sell one of my dolls to these people, because they might put it in the picture with one of those Amazon replica dolls. She doesn't say that. She just produces her art, and she's happy that you want to buy it. And I'm happy that she produces it, and I'm happy to buy it. It's that simple. Like I said, the simplicity of just being in the general doll community, the simplicity of these dolls and the Leicht dolls and the OB11 dolls. It's just like, it's a utopia for me. And it was nothing personal against anyone in the Reborn community. I'm happy that y'all love your dolls. I was in the Reborn community for many, many years. I just decided to collect different dolls. I'm still me, But, it was nothing personal against anyone in the community because I decided to collect a different doll. That's not up to anybody else but me. It's not up to me what you collect. And I'm not going to get mad at you or desert you or whatever because you don't collect the same type of doll I do. But yeah, it's not that deep. This is a hobby. It's a doll hobby. And as long as you're enjoying it and having fun, that's all that matters. Just enjoy each other's dolls. And don't be mad at people. Like, there was a collector that was, I guess, she just got like irate because I stopped collecting Reborn silicone dolls and decided to go into a different hobby. I can't help that. It ain't that deep. Like I said, it's a hobby. It's something that we enjoy. So, yeah. All right. So, that being said, there is cute little Bella Kathryn with her bunny, and she's sitting on the daybed. And I know y'all have seen lots of video footage and pictures of her standing, but I just wanted to show you how cute these dolls look sitting as well. They sit really well. And they're just easy to pose, and they're actually pretty easy to dress as well. And fixing their hair is easy because they sit up really good while you're doing it. I love it. So yeah, there is little Miss Bella Kathryn in her ponytails, in her bunny dress, just like her cousin Wrenley over at Sweet Tea's Dolly Cottage. And yeah, I guess these little black patent leather shoes are going to be her little shoes that she's going to wear with this dress. And I'm going to put this dress back on her for Easter. And I'm probably going to put that pink dress, if it'll fit her, I'm going to put it on Lainey Claire because I have a pink, frilly dress. So I may put that on her for Easter and put this back on her for Easter. But I'm going to change her again before Easter gets here because, I just got them. So you're going to be seeing lots more video footage of them. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, share. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye.